We vendored it about, actually, at the folk art table. I think we're up to the $5,000 to $7,000 range would be a good auction estimate on this piece.
Pretty good for liking a decorative object.
Yes,
so
yes.
much for initial attraction.
Yes, yes.
They were in the family long before I was in the family. The movie actor James Gleason, character actor, but he also wrote the screenplay for Broadway Melody, the Second Academy Award, and played polo with Will Rogers, Hardy with the Hearsts. My parents were friends of his servants.
Okay.
But he, like my
Should
parents,
be good. Hola, Lena. How are you?
And just gave us stuff. He gave my dad a Woody car, and my sisters a horse. Just wonderful things. I came along much later in life.
Oh, you like the background music? Yeah, that's the in-game music. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good.
Perhaps a little bit earlier. They were made right in the heart of the Art Deco era in Paris. And they are very Art Deco in their own way. The term Art Deco is a fairly modern term, first coined in 1966. And it's kind of an umbrella term to describe all of the decorative arts that was shown
I drank some water.
at an exhibition in 1925.
Some food.
These are porcelain flasks
And now I'm here.
holding liquor. They were designed in Paris in Limoges by Marjorie, who signed them here. There was a gentleman called Georges Bastard,
what you been up
who
to?
was something of a celebrated decorative artist in Paris, born in the early 1880s, died in 1939. He was very much at the forefront of the Art Nouveau movement and made a transition into the Art Deco movement, by which time he was working in Limoges, and he commissioned this fellow Marjorie to design a range of these porcelain flasks. This one representing a tennis player, here a boxer. There was a number of them representing figures in sports. And I love the vitality of these two characters. The boxer, by the way, was made in a pen. There was an opponent to him also. Any work by Georges Bastard is rare and much admired. The provenance from James Gleason doesn't hurt the value, but it doesn't help it dramatically. The tennis player, I believe, is the most valuable one. He's certainly the most elegant, the most striking, and I believe if he came up in a good auction, you would expect an estimate of at least $700 and perhaps $900.
All right.
The boxer, I think, somewhere between $400 and $600.
Right. Certainly more than I thought they were worth.
My son was in the Peace Corps.
I'm kind of bored. Not much to do so early.
1998, he found this rug, and
Yeah,
the
just
man
been.
who sold it to him said it was very old.
Besides,
So he thought I would like it because I have
I've been streaming
kind of
all
Native
day.
American art, and he thought it would go
That's
well.
Was it a
good.
dealer, or did he buy it from a private home?
I think
Besides
he bought it from
that,
a private home.
Okay.
I had to
Yeah, they've had it
handle.
in the family, I think, for a while.
This happens to be a rug that was made around 1900.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty old.
And one of the ways we can tell that is that it has a beautiful range of natural dyes. Because after 1900, they started using the synthetic dyes, which are very garish. In terms of the type of rug, it's not an Armenian rug.
Oh, it isn't?
No. I believe it's a rug woven by the Shahsavan tribe, which was sort of in Azerbaijan, bordering on the Caucasus.
Okay.
And by 1900, they were making rugs not only for their own use, but they were making them for the marketplace. Now, the type of rug is called a kilim, and kilim refers to the technique, which is a slit weave tapestry technique. And if you look very
Hola,
closely,
Ari, how
there
are you?
these little separations
I have a lot of energy
where they
now.
have to
Oh,
turn the color
wonderful.
one way and go back the other way. They have to create a slit.
Oh, okay.
Where did
The
all this
majority of
energy
the rug is
come
done
from?
in plain weave bands that don't require any slits. But this wonderful combination of the plain bands and the pattern creates a really great graphic, and it's not surprising to me that your son thought that it was very evocative of your Southwest theme.
Yeah.
Another hallmark of this type of rug is this beautiful macrame plain weaving at the top, which is very labor intensive. It's so nice when that remains intact in the rug. How do you tend to use it in your house?
Well, my
my son passed away about, it'll be 10 years in November, and after he passed away, I hung it on a bedspread holder, so it's draped over it, and then I have a picture of my son on the top, and then a poem underneath.
Oh, that's really sweet.
So it's kind of in a corner where the first thing you see as you come down in our rec room.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, the rug is in extraordinary condition. They often hung these on the wall, and they wouldn't be too discriminate in terms of how they would hang them. So actually, there's a tear in the corner at the top, and also at the bottom at the opposite corner. This is a very easy fix for a restorer to reread that corner. There's so little that needs to be done to put it in perfect shape. I would recommend doing that.
Okay.
Any idea of the value?
I called my daughter-in-law and you said we might have a chance of getting on TV.
Look at
so I
this.
called her and asked if they could get
I
$100
know.
Wow.
for the rug. So I have no idea. I just
Dragon
I
Ball
love the
official?
rug and it reminds me of my son, and to me it's priceless just because he loves it.
Weekly Dragon Ball.
Rug is worth $4,000.
Wait. Special summer episode?
Insurance value.
What does this
With
mean?
$600 or $700 in restoration, I think the value would be up into the $5,000.
Part 1.
All right.
New Dragon Ball New Special, but is the game releasing?
Would mean a lot to my daughter, well, they would give it to my grandsons.
Absolutely.
To all my different people, universities and scholars and such, that there's a possibility that if you just scroll on this scroll, it might be the artifact, one of the ancient scrolls, that's why we come in information. Colors are about 300.
I just want the game to release, man. Wait, hold on. Nah, there's something wrong with this. Wait, hold the phone. There's a problem. There's a problem here. Can't do that. Is that Toshi? Nah. Is that Toshi?
She was a very prolific artist, yes. And what I found interesting about her is what I think
Welcome
we all
in,
find
Bull.
interesting about
This
so
dude
many
here.
women painted in the 20th century in America, whose work is a little known outside of their local regional
I'm scared.
areas.
I'm scared.
Visitors
That's
to
Toshi.
women
That's for
had the
sure
same
Toshi,
opportunities
bro.
that men had to exhibit their work. She's a beautiful artist with an extraordinary color sense, and there are very, very modernist tendencies
Hello.
in her work. The way she's kind of abandoned a realistic way of depicting
You bake?
something. for
Would you
these
bake?
Oh, and yeah. You want it?
See, I don't know what that means for like the future of, cause we see where Dokkan and Legends are currently. That got me a little worried.
Es un desmaterializador sónico, conocido como Xenoverse, para el terrorismo ecológico de hoy. Pura destrucción.
Oh right, you baked the cookies.
Contaminación. La pieza lo venderemos.
Dark.
Accionistas chinos aparecidos.
Tomorrow, Gamescom.
Precio garantizado. Sin almacenar.
According to Candido, we're gonna also be getting something for Squadra, an epic team battle. Did they announce? Oh. Wait. When is it happening?
También adoro los aviones y la cerveza. Salvaremos la nación. Haremos un bien para los Estados Unidos de América. Soy nativo de Cartel. Ok, entonces salvaremos Norteamérica.
Worldwide in 2025 leading exact dates.
Debe durar parte. Nuevo México. Recibo ruta 1. Pasa 1 y caballero 4, resuelto. Tuvimos una colisión con un vehículo civil. Categoría del Freeman está herido de gravedad. Necesitamos ayuda de inmediato. Él tiene hijos, base 1, tiene hijos. Eso fue un pesado, caballero 415. Sí, sí. Tú sabes actuar. Enviaremos un helicóptero. ¿Tiene hijos? Recién pasado. Yo era bueno en esto, no es así, Robert. Cállate. Gracias. Robert De Niro, ¿qué? Jensen, que cierres la boca. No hables,
Oh,
Rock.
yeah,
Falleciste. Yo estoy mal herido. Ellos dicen cosas.
Dark, I'm not gonna be playing this for long. So are you still down to play Rivals in a few minutes? Well, are you able to play Rivals in a few or not? Okay, is there anything new about the game? No, they're just beating each other up. I don't see a difference in like characters or yeah, no, nothing different with the characters. Okay, but we need the savior tonight. I have mango ice cream. I've never had mango ice cream. Is it good? Man, they just need to give us an exact date for Squadron. Stop releasing all these videos and just give us an exact date. It started to become tired. Oh, so, Bull, what you posted in Discord about Marvel Rivals does not have to pay for the licensing of a specific character, which means they can just release as many Marvel characters as they want. Makes me wonder why the heck they want to make Marvel characters. Like, I'm very curious on why. Like, and obviously it could be for certain things that they need to add into the game, but like, if they don't have to pay for the licensing of each Marvel character, then that means they decided they wanted to make all these original characters just cause. October 20th something? Oh, okay. Yes. Alright. Yes, it's good. Highly recommend. Okay. I will try it. Well, I'll try to find it. Marvel gave them the freedom. But it's just the fact that you have all these characters, but yet you want to make Marvel characters? What? Why?
He waxes eloquent about Leonardo's capacity to suggest movement and feeling,
I hope,
even with just a few strokes.
I hope they just take failed characters that had like canceled comics and whatnot. They take those characters and make them better.
Lips, and we see it, and then it changes. It's not there. We can't study it. We can't fix it. Normally, it's something that an artist cannot capture, and yet Leonardo does.
The influence of his techniques and of his vision was enormous. It's hard to think of one of the great glories of Western art, the painting of Venice in the latter part of the 15th century, beginning of the 16th century, the painting of Giorgione and Bellini and Titian, without Leonardo's optical example.
Okay, but you know what? I digress. Candido, Dark, Bull, I want to know one thing. Since there's going to be original characters coming into Marvel Rivals, let me know something. What kind of kit do you want these characters to have?
Color rather than as a series of stock forms set in a two-dimensional space.
In the spring of 1506, Leonardo was ordered back to French-occupied Milan by a judge who found that the artist
Because
failed to
I
deliver
would
the
like...
main panel of an altarpiece that he and his collaborators had been commissioned to paint more than
I would
10
like
decades.
another tech-centered healer. Another tech-centered healer. I would like that. If they are to add an original character that's a tank,
We're all too happy to welcome Leonardo back to say where his last supper had once
you know what?
King Louis XII.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I would like a tank Atlantean.
Including plans for an elaborate
And no, I'm not saying just basically add Namor.
to keep the court.
Like
We must confess.
I'm not talking about a tank version of Namor, no. I would love a tank Atlantean that like uses water powers in a different way. Texas Roundhouse Rollers? We can get you one. No worries on that.
The head of Florence's city council.
But also, Candido, when it comes to this game called Xenoverse 2, what needs to be added to keep you playing? No, not a water healer, a water tank. I mean, a water character could easily be a healer. Any water character they want. But I'm saying a water tank could be cool. And you know what? I hate to say it, but I was thinking about Malga, and no, I'm not saying we need a tank with like a minigun, but I think some type of Hawaiian or Islander tank could be cool, because what they could do is make original Marvel characters for different races. That could actually not only be cool, because not only different races, but you know, there could be a Samoan characters, more Indian Marvel characters. But I do have this weird feeling, and Bo might be right. They might try to make a bunch of different Asian characters. Honestly, I thought Marvel had a lot of Asian heroes. Look, man. Now that I've been getting closer and closer to my Samoan side, I would love to see their Samoan characters. No. There's no, like, Samoan superhero in Marvel, I don't believe. I mean, I could check. I don't believe there's a Samoan, like, character.
So it seems like a conversation with himself in which he's trying to work it out a little bit. So for instance, when he wants to talk about how shadows don't all have the same color, he says, if you see a woman in a meadow dressed in white, that part of the woman that is turned toward the sun will be white in a way that reflects the sun's rays. That part of her that is next to the meadow will reflect the meadow. It's so beautiful.
One of the things he always emphasized was, look at form in the world and try and see not what you expect to see, face, shoulder, torso, but see what's there. So Leonardo was acutely aware of the possibility of that kind of imaginative projection into places where no one would look for representational form.
Maui from Moana. I think that's kind of all we got.
If you have to devise something, you might notice a resemblance to various landscapes adorned with mountains, rivers, rocks, trees, plains, white valleys, and hills variously arranged. Okay, you may see valleys and figures in action.
My mom made potato salad. Ooh. the WWE is waiting for my guy. Hey, you know what? You wouldn't believe me, but there already is a Samoan Marvel hero, and he's very tank coded. What's his name? What's his name? I'll look him up right now. Shout out my tribal chief. What you saying, sir?
4 centuries later, the German artist Max Ernst would recall that Leonardo's advice to seek familiar forms in unexpected places, walls, stains, clouds, had provoked an unbearable visual obsession and left him staring.
Let's see, Marvel characters who are from Samoa. Mondo? Oh. Isn't this guy a mutant? Okay, yeah, okay, I remember this guy.
Has seers and philosophers and sort of princes of the mind. From very early on, people recognized
if I remember correctly,
they saw that he had gifts that
okay, just from looking at his picture, I'm pretty sure this is the Samoan mutant that can like absorb matter, right? Honestly? Wait, hold up.
And in very real ways, he was the very first artist certainly in Western history like that.
One day,
honestly,
Leonardo visited the hospital of Santa Maria.
not even a bad choice for a tank. And he could have like a team up with Groot.
At his ceiling. On this day, he was there to see a patient. The old man, a few hours before his death.
Wait, are you calling me the tribal chief?
100 years old, and I felt nothing physically wrong with him except weakness. Thus, sitting on a bed in the hospital of Santa Maria Nuova in Florence.
Wait, actually,
with no other movement or
yeah, he was friends with Emma Frost's younger sister.
And I dissected
like when he was younger.
To see the cause of this gentle death. It had been nearly 2 decades since Leonardo's initial attempt to map the human body. An effort that had resulted in a revolutionary study
There's
of
no
human
tank
skull
emoji?
and an illustration that would become
You have
one
a
of the
friendly
best known
tree to
drawings
uphold.
ever made. The Vitruvian
Okay,
Man.
I kind of want to make...
His preoccupation
So let's talk
with
about
human
some
figure
things
and
that
insistence
Marvel Rivals
that the
needs
painter
right now.
know both its
They
power
need
and
more
its
diverse
truth
healers.
had never waned.
That's one.
But his concept of the nervous
Tank-wise,
resistance
we need a...
still
You know
had
what?
the
If they were to make,
great
like,
physician
a
Galen,
ranged tank to
whose
hold us
inaccurate theories of
until
blood flow and
something else,
respiration remained
that could be
widely
cool.
accepted more than 1,500 years
More like
after
a
his death.
family branch. Yes.
Galen was a 2nd century physician, and he wrote.
From what I can tell, Samoan culture is more like a... They focus more on a family branch instead of a tree. It's like every little bit of a branch is important.
Liver continuously, and the heart basically was there to churn the blood and to heat it, and it communicated with the airways directly, so it could get rid of the evil spirits and so forth.
Doctors in Bologna had performed public dissections on the bodies of condemned criminals for their students since the early
Is there a
1900s.
Filipino superhero?
For Leonardo, the practice offered him an opportunity to merge rigorous scientific exploration.
Also, I believe Maui is in the lore of...
Contested fields.
Yeah, I think Maui is also in the lore of Marvel.
On n'a pas de moyen de conserver les corps. Léonard dit qu'il faut qu'il fasse ça en moins de 3 jours parce que sinon l'odeur.
The Sentry shoots his laser beams.
Et il faut.
Oh yeah, the Sentry...
Il découpe.
I would hope they make Sentry a range tank.
C'est compliqué comme et ses dessins sont de précision invraisemblable. Il veut aller plus. Il veut essayer de comprendre le mystère de la.
Oh yeah, we count him. We count him.
He depicted the blood
I won't lie, Into the Spider-Verse, we count it.
and the
We
nerves
count
and
it.
blood vessels on his head. Then he moved to the abdominal.
Because here's the thing. we would count Jon Stewart being a Green Lantern, so we gotta count any other non-white character that is a specific character. The Samoan Ghost Rider that rides a shark, bro, he's so cool. I won't lie. I low-key wish he was his own superhero, besides just being a Ghost Rider. I think his name. I think the name of it was a female, right? I know there was a female and a male Samoan character.
And this is like a rhythm. And he knew as a canal engineer and river engineer, if it silted up and it didn't flow properly, it caused all sorts of trouble. So the old man died from having a silted up system.
You can do a lot better than that.
And from that he makes the first description
Palestinian
of
hero
in the world. And
well, let's check.
It isn't just a chance, by the way, this is what killed him. He goes on to describe in several places the tortuosity of the vessels, and I want to dissect the young, and the old, the animals, the birds, and try and understand what's going on in these vessels.
The scope of Leonardo's investigations grew. He planned a book that would describe human anatomy from the fetus to the fully grown man and woman, their proportions, skeletal framework, muscular systems, and the nature of the senses. My way of depicting the human body
Naveed Hashim
is if a real man
was issued to enter the service of the Saudi Arabia government. Current outlet? Oh, his current name is the Arabian Knight. A dude named Arabian Knight. Well, that's his superhero name. His full name is Naveed Hashim. He wears a special costume made from the previous knight's sash and magic carpet. It responds to his mental command. Okay. Let's see. Naveed uses the previous knight's golden scimitar, which can emit beams of magical energy. Alright. Okay, he also has a magic carpet.
Leonardo combined what he learned of both human and bovine anatomy to create a detailed three-dimensional drawing of the main organs and vascular system.
Does seem like he also has a weapon, like a sword.
Had two, not four chambers. It was Leonardo's most complete effort to capture what he referred to as the cosmology.
I got Iron Butterfly as Aladdin as Ghost Rider, basically. Honestly, that's kind of cool. I do think this is very racist. Who made this character?
Microcosm, macrocosm. It's a great statement of the unity of
Christos and Gage and Mike Perkins. Okay.
Later, Leonardo would befriend a young physician who taught anatomy at the University of Pavia, Marcantonio de la Torre.
Did you never hear anything about these characters, by the way?
Leonardo would make drawings.
He really develops a methodical approach to how to visualize.
You never hear about these characters.
And also how to communicate it.
We need to put instead of Johnny Blaze, we get him Johnny Zhang. He's gonna be riding a dragon instead of a bike. Wait, hold on. that sounds kind of cool. I mean, not the name, but a Ghost Rider riding a dragon is kind of sick.
Showing us what the bone structure is. we can see this unpacking singing prayers.
Also a DC figure with the name of Gaza Man?
We have an artist who
What's
has
his power?
completely figured out, broken down the nuts and bolts of how the body functions, but also how one presents it in a way that communicates all the scientific information. This is completely new. And what we have is the artist leading the scientific discoveries. It's the most amazingly sequential way of thinking about anatomy that we will ever see.
His fetus anew, drawn in brown ink and red chalk, will one day be understood as a groundbreaking study of embryonic anatomy, as well as a breathtaking work of art. The child does not move, because he is constantly born. He has no need to move, because he is kept alive and nourished
Okay.
by life and food.
But okay, I think right now we need a unique healer.
Governs and nourishes both bodies.
And we need a healer that doesn't just do a circle, an AoE ultimate that heals everybody. And if they do that, we need something instead of just healing.
His illustrations are to this day admired for their astonishing accuracy. Still, his devotion
That
to
is
mastering
crazy.
is evident in each of these, including his incomplete St. Jerome praying in the wilderness. Other artists often portrayed St. Jerome as a penitent hermit who beat his chest with a stone while wilting under a merciless
Yeah,
desert
no
sun.
K-pop concert.
According to legend, he had earned the devotion of a lion by removing a thorn from its paw. Leonardo had precisely depicted the bones and muscles beneath the skin of Jerome's shoulder and neck to illustrate the saint's deep anguish.
If you look at the anatomy of what we call the anterior triangle of the neck, with St. Jerome's head turned to one side, it shows the sternomastoid muscle, the scalene muscles, very, very clearly.
Gaza Man is not DC, it's just a Palestinian activist name. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Informs you so much about what's in the head, what's in the mind, and what's in the heart.
By April of 1508, the legal dispute with his half-brothers had been resolved in Leonardo's favor, and he had left Florence and returned to Milano. Later that year, he finally delivered a new version of the altarpiece known today as the Virgin of the Rocks, bringing a nearly 2 decades old discipline to a close. When he and his entourage found a new home in a parish church, they were joined by Francesco Melzi, the well-educated 14-year-old son of a Milanese engineer and military captain. Melzi had come to apprentice as a painter, but it was as Leonardo's personal assistant.
Have I seen Fantastic Four yet?
Indispensable.
I have seen Fantastic
Closer to Leonardo than anyone.
and also I have seen Superman. I will confirm that. So, you know, I just had to walk in and literally watch it.
There's a bit of friction between Sarai and Melzi because they fulfill different roles in Leonardo's entourage.
In time, Melzi would ensure the
Hey, also, I'm just glad that the One Piece flag is now a sign of rebellion.
some experiments because they then first produce the experience and then use reason to prove why the experience is most relevant. And this is the true rule whereby those who investigate natural effects must proceed.
I just need to like say something about that Fantastic Four. I like how they depicted Reed, Sue Storm being Sue Storm. I actually kind of like how they treated Johnny, but I question who wrote the thing.
Scientific conclusions have relied solely on observation.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just question why.
Comes of age at a time.
Yes, I've seen it.
The first stories of the scientific revolution.
Because some of the parts with Thing, I don't know. Like,
was asking itself.
When
Leonardo's mind is still
the
elsewhere.
impact
He's
of
trying to think,
its clobbering
what if he did it
time
all at once?
was
How
not
would you
that
solve it?
good. And I think it's mainly because of like the way he said
Restless
it's
curiosity
clobbering time.
and intellect and the perpetual dissatisfaction with the received solution, which
I kind of like how Johnny was a super teenager. Okay, the end credit scene.
Set alight, that great adventure. I don't
First off, how did he get in? Like, truthfully, I know it's doomed, but God, how did he get in, bro?
You could see that his approach was more of an analytical approach.
But very, very interesting setup. But I won't lie. Reed, the smartest man in the world. Smartest man in the world. It really just baffles me. The smartest man in the world decides to create a specific place that Galactus has to stand on, and Galactus notices it before he even steps on the thing.
It takes the same time to reach the ground. Very quickly he realizes there's something called acceleration.
Leonardo understood
Interesting.
caused falling objects to accelerate.
I'm curious how that's gonna go, though. Oh, I will say, surprisingly, one of my favorite parts of the movie was
increasing his speed as he left.
Silver Surfer.
Falling sand formed an isosceles.
Female Silver Surfer.
He knew that
They cooked with every scene she was in. She was going crazy.
And in his experiments, he tried different accelerations.
Like, actually, her, she was one of my big highlights. Same with Galactus. Galactus was good.
9.81 meters per second that we know today.
It's a brilliant idea to come up with. Yes, it's just the fact that it all depended on him stepping on stepping on something. That's the part I don't rock with.
Proved gravity's universal effect on objects. And far longer before Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein would use calculus, not yet invented in Leonardo's time, to define.
But I just feel like the fight with Galactus should have been better. But the fight that they did have, it was cool because it showed how strong Galactus truly is. Like, he wasn't even really trying or anything. And obviously, the voice actor for Galactus, if anybody has played Final Fantasy 16, he is Sidolphus, the Cid of Final Fantasy 16. Beautiful. He did a great job. I just wish they did more with... I just wish there was more scenes of the fight. And I wish the Thing had more. Is that weird to say? Like, I just think they didn't utilize the Thing to the fullest his fullest capabilities. And Reed barely used his powers, also. Thing did not really do anything. The best thing he did was pull out a giant a giant ship from the water. Like that was probably not probably. It was a great feat. I won't lie. But he should have done more.
So water epitomized could be something to explain.
Natural philosophers as far back as Aristotle had believed that rain
Best thing he
was the
did
only source
was
of
drive the
water
ship.
in mountain springs.
You know what? You might be right. I won't lie. Johnny was enjoyable.
Leonardo turned again to the
Johnny and Sue were very enjoyable. And I think another thing I really liked about Reed is when they actually showed how smart he is. Like, actually showing his intelligence was cool. I just wish he showed off his stretching powers. Because I heard Kevin Feige cut a lot of Ben's scenes. Yes. Apparently, they cut a lot of his scenes. Which hurts. Which hurts a lot.
He realizes that's not correct. Because he tested out by showing heated water can move up and down.
Thing was the one carrying Franklin? Yes.
It's away from the roots, but it does.
But yeah, Human Torch and
So he went through a lot of different...
Human Torch, Silver Surfer were my two takeaways from the movie. Beautiful.
Some copied from other places, like the siphoning. Leonardo made
And next time, I want Johnny to have, like, a better hairstyle. Like, honestly, you can even just mess up his hair, and I feel like it still would have looked better. Or, like, I don't know, gel his hair back or something. Because it just... That was my only gripe with his design. Oh, Ari, don't even get me started with MCU cuts. Because the fact that they cut Mark Ruffalo's becoming the Hulk, and especially having a great scene, by the way, with Hulk, where Hulk comes back and beats up Thanos. Oh my god, that still irks me. Look, if Mark Ruffalo doesn't get justice in this Spider-Man movie, he's cooked. And you know what? Before, I would blame the directors for not giving Ruffalo, like, his scenes and everything. And it's obvious he's actually good as, like, Bruce Banner, but something gotta change if the Hulk is just a joke. Like, I think we just need to get a new actor for Hulk at that point, because he's out here supporting She-Hulk. He's out here supporting She-Hulk. That's not a problem. I don't have a problem with him supporting She-Hulk. I have a problem with him supporting She-Hulk after they destroyed his character and made him a joke. Is the writers making him a bum? I blame both. Because why did they have to hold his actual good scenes? Like, people talking about, y'all don't understand his character development. His character development went out the window when they cut that scene where Mark Ruffalo turns back into the Hulk. Like, it's sad that Ragnarok is the last time the Hulk was actually good. He jumped up and punched Surtur. He wanted to box Surtur. And then he fought Fenrir before that. Like, you're telling me... You're telling me people would rather have Professor Hulk than the Hulk that jumped up and fought Surtur because he was a big monster? Like, come on. Sasha Calle has been cast in a key role in Supergirl. Ooh. Wait, Jason Momoa. Oh, so we're getting the. He's in. Lobo is in the Supergirl movie. I'm locked in, bro. I love Lobo. Okay, but Sasha Calle, who could she be? Why'd I teleport in front of the Kamehameha?
Moping around for days. What happened to that old step up the lip? Step up a lip. I might have given step up a lip my own voice.
Let's see how they do this.
It happens to be no longer just my judgment of matters pertaining to the running of this state.
Bro, Professor Hulk didn't do anything cool. He dabbed and made a meme about the taco. Hulk dabbing and giving a taco to Ant-Man are literally all that dude's known for. And I guess also snapping his finger, but he lost his arm even though he could regenerate. When Thanos if he used the Power Stone. See, I wish they did that in the movie. It really would have, bro. Like, at least if he was the one who, like, punched Thanos and made him actually drew, like, someone who actually drew blood from him in a one-on-one. Because right now, it's literally Thor, freaking Captain America, and Iron Man that did more than Hulk. How did those three do more than Hulk? It's the Hulk we're talking about. Oh no, the Taco one is cool because, you know, it's a meme now. It's too late. But Hulk dabbing, when I saw that, I was in disbelief. Because I was telling myself, ain't no way Kevin let this happen. Hulk didn't even touch Thanos at all. Thanos beat him up, bro.
You can do a lot better than that.
Hulk put his 2 weeks in? Yeah, apparently. And I hate the fact that in this upcoming Spider-Man, the one who's bringing back OG Hulk is Mr. Negative. Which, I'm glad Mr. Negative is getting more limelight. I always thought Mr. Negative was one of the cooler Spider-Man villains. But I wish Mr. Negative is not in it anymore. What you mean? Wait, hold on, Kendu. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean he's not in it? What you mean he's not in it? Who's the main bad guy? Wait, what? No. AIM? Don't nobody care about it. When was the last time you seen Spider-Man fight AIM? This ain't Marvel Avengers. That game died. Why we bringing AIM into this? They really not Spider-Man villains for real, bro. Nah, you gotta show me. This pissed me off. I'm pissed off now. What is this, bro? I'm all happy, excited that my boy Mr. Negative getting some limelight just to show that he's not in the movie anymore. This is some dookie butter, bro. Hold on, let me see this. Wait, so what is Mr. Negative gonna do then? Like, he's not in the movie, like, at all? Some of the villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day: Tombstone, Tarantula, Boomerang, Scorpion, and Ramrod? What? More villains? Okay, so we got Tombstone, Scorpion. This is the first time Tombstone's gonna be in there. Okay, Scorpion, is he actually gonna have his outfit though? Is what I'm more concerned about. Why are we having all these villains in... This is a lot of villains. Boomerang? Who cares about Boomerang? What do you mean he's not in? Why is Mr... Yeah, the Inner Demon's logo is literally on the... Wait, so... Man, nobody cares. What? Viper and Silver Samurai. When have you ever seen Spider-Man interact with Silver Samurai and Viper? Both of them are Wolverine villains. Why are they here? Don't nobody care about AIM. They're not even Spider-Man villains. Viper and freaking Silver Samurai are Wolverine villains. What are we doing? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Bro, that means they're putting MODOK in this movie. Don't nobody care about MODOK. He's not even a Spider-Man villain. He's more of an Iron Man villain than anything.
Well done. Make sure to keep training.
It is human nature to wonder what it would be like to
Bro, this is... Bro, I'm so sad. AIM? I'm so sad. What is this stuff?
You can do a lot better than that.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is now on sale for just $3.26. The deluxe edition is $4.66. Dark, why'd you send this to me? Marvel Mystic Mayhem has added Gambit. Same people who made Rivals, by the way.
This is Star Trek Enterprise.
Wait,
This is before.
isn't that the VA from X-Men 97? Yeah, it's literally him. It's literally him. Wait a minute, hold on. Mr. Fantastic, same voice actor as Marvel Rivals. Where's Captain America? What's your voice?
You know, undoubtedly make every effort to take credit.
That's the same voice actor. Wait, hold on. Let me hear Iron Man real quick. If these are the same voice actors, so, oh man, this has me excited. Nah, this is exciting. This is actually exciting, low key. Because that means we got the VA from X-Men 97 coming to Rivals. Bro, that's hype. Wait, I gotta hear Juggernaut. Who's Juggernaut?
Well done. Make sure to keep training.
Most of the VAs from X-Men 97 because they're cheap. Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Starting 474.
I gotta mute.
You can do a lot better than that.
I'm afraid a detour is out of the question right now. My child's been adopted.
What's another character? Whoa. What would be a unique kit for healers in Marvel Rivals?
They've taken her. Who? Former associate. It's a long story. You need to let me come.
What's another unique kit you think we need in Rivals? Like honestly, I've been trying to stray away from it, but I think we do need like a brig type kit in Rivals. I think we need that. Cause I just think it's time.
No complaints here. You're incredible.
Okay, so Candido, if you're here, I want to talk Xenoverse with you. Bull, Dark. Oh, Dark. Are you here, by the way?
By the way, drop by the galley when you get a moment. Chef's trying to come up with a menu for our last dinner together.
I'm here. All right. What?
Chef's promised at least 6 kinds of cheese.
Picking lead. Don't put this crazy.
I appreciate the gesture, but it's not necessary to prepare a special dish.
Let's talk Xenoverse.
Come on.
So let me know, anybody who plays Xenoverse, what is something that if added, you'd play Xenoverse a lot more than usual? What is one thing you would add to this game to give yourself replayability? I'm curious. Because every time I've asked this to a Xenoverse player, all of them bring up, oh, I want better netcode. I want better netcode. I want a Super Saiyan 4. So I want to know, what about you, Candido, Bull, anybody who plays Xenoverse?
Don't worry. I've got a
Also, while you answer that, I gotta do something, so just give me a few minutes to read what you said. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm back. Able to have custom fighting styles, aura, and auras, boss rush, tower mode, farm, TP medals better. Well, I would say what they should do, Candido, and tell me how y'all feel about this, but there should be a boost in TP medals and XP on the weekends. So it's like only weekends you get double XP. That would be great, like overall. I think that would be great. Higher QQ bangs, harder parallel quests, then netcode, then diamond stuff. Okay. I agree with that. I think a boss rush tower would be good. Honestly, Candido, I thought this was going to be like a boss rush tower mode. When do you see people use crystal raids? By the way, crystal raids, the only good thing about them is they give you random skills. They just give you random skills if you win. Well, they give you more random skills if you win, and like one or two random skills when you lose. Battlefront 2 XP model times 3 on the weekends, times 2 on weekdays. I think that would work for the Xenoverse. A lot of people would play more if they can grind their characters out faster. And I think I said this before, but raids, I think we should have multiple raids on like some days, because people will play more. We need more limited time events. And actually, let's go to all the different places. So Capsule Corp, for example. There's no reason to go to Vegeta if you're not a Saiyan. Like, truthfully. Like, literally, there's no reason to go over here. Even though, technically, Vegeta should be able to teach us, like, you know what? In the future, Candido and future me, listen up. Vegeta could actually show us the super transformation. I mean, it's not going to be like Super Vegeta, but like the buff transformation that the buff transformation that Vegeta and Trunks have. Well, I think most Saiyans have. Like, coming here and going to the clothing mix shop, we should be able to make more types of QQ bangs. And you know what, Candido? I thought about something. And let me know how you feel about this. But not just... Look, QQ bangs are great. I think QQ bangs are one of the best additions because we can just wear what we want. But going to the mixing shop, right? We should be able to make stronger versions of old Super Souls. I just thought about that. Like, go to the mixing shop. You could pick... Okay, like, for example... And tell me how you feel about this. But... like, we could put one weak Super Soul and mix it with like a Super Mix Capsule or Demon Realm Crystal. Like one of these with a Super Soul, which can just give you a better version of a Super Soul. Like, for example, and I'm just gonna... You know what? Let's talk about Kaioken, for example.
Data to Counselor Troy.
Yes, Data.
I was wondering if this might be an appropriate time to continue our discussion on the long-term
Let me try to
effects of
find,
space travel on my
like,
positronic net.
Super Mix Capsule? Alright.
range check?
Alright. I'm with that.
Check me for rain if you
So, Super Mix Capsule with
I'll get back to you.
a
Come
weak
in.
Super Soul. Bam, gives you... It can turn into like a 5-star version of that Super Soul. I think that could be cool. And it will give progression to not only yourself, but the Super Souls that you're using.
So, you're coming to the moment of truth and the answer.
I need you to promise you keep this confidential. What do you know about the Treaty of Altron?
2311, it redefines a Romulan neutral zone.
It also outlawed the use of cloaking technology on Starfleet vessels.
Okay. I'm trying to find
Secret
like
Secret Starfleet
a
security
good...
prototype. Pressman was put in
What was
charge
the
of testing.
one for...
That's why they're so eager to find it before the Romulans do.
The accident with 71 people who died. We were testing the cloaking device.
Hold on.
It's never done.
I believe I have this on my Android character, so let me switch to him real quick.
Experiment up where they left off.
Are you sure?
Pressman told me himself. What they're doing is wrong. It could jeopardize the treaty.
And you want to tell that to Captain Coleman?
We took an oath of secrecy. Pressman still outranks the captain.
Well, you didn't get this far in your career making easy decisions. I'm confident you'll make the right one now.
I wish I was.
Welcome back, Ari. How are you? So, Candido, you know what? I'm gonna put that in my notes.
Better, a little bit better. Go on. That's about it, really. Nice to think that first impressions meant something.
Yeah, I'm adding that to the list.
To be honest,
Upgrading weak Super Souls.
old friend of the captain's or not.
You know what? For example,
I can't imagine what these last 10 years would have been like without him. Did you ever find yourself attracted to him?
let's just say this for example. He sunglasses protects all allies and you from blindness.
Very much about languages.
And maybe it could give you a boost in something.
He did have his moments.
Like maybe a boost in physical attacks.
I still find
Flying Nimbus. When using Powerful Pro, boost all attacks, but also it could be like boost key or boost movement speed. Nullifies Kamehameha damage, but it could empower TN based skills. Piccolo's Super Soul, Wall Giant, boost all attack stamina damage. It could go from medium to like large or extra large, but also it could buff, say, the movement or something. I don't know. Your power is 5 scum. Maybe it could buff Raditz base super skills. Get lost before I send you flying. Boost charge ki blast. And it could boost like physical attacks, because Yamcha is more of a physical attacker. Cybermen could honestly just be a boost to explosive type moves. You know, you're on my TV. I don't know if that's the best choice. My back is killing me though. Ice your back. Stamina recovery? Yeah. Like for instance, body don't let me down. Boost normal attack. It could go from L to XL. And maybe keeps the drain health. Ice my back. Like put an ice pack. Get an ice pack, put it on your back for a set amount of time.
It's a special bottle of whiskey. Ephraim Cochrane gave it to my father the day they broke ground at the Wolf 5 complex. Here we are.
What is hot?
Here's to the next generation. Written your speech yet? I was crammed before exams. I've got 3 days left.
Biggest day of your life, you're gonna wait till the night before.
It's the biggest day of our lives.
Oh, I hate to contradict you, Kevin. You're the man they're waiting to see.
Archer, the bridge.
Instead of buffing the old one, I just feel like we should be able to buff old Super Souls Like, make these Super Souls so much stronger. I've been saving this Kaioken. This is another one. So, first off, boost amount of ki restored. Let's make that. Let's keep that at XL. Boost stamina recovery speed. Turn that into XL. Boost the strength of normal attacks. XL. Bam. I've been saving this Kaioken becomes. This Super Soul becomes literally the go-to for Kaioken now. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Stop. You can't expect me to just leave him here alive. He's out cold.
But yeah, I think anything below 5 stars should be upgradable. And also, I feel like when you upgrade something that's 3-star and below, it should be when using an evasive skill, not once. Like, if it's a 5-star and it's only once, it's cooked. But some of these skills should be when using an evasive skill.
Is that okay? As long as you keep your hands where we can see them.
Or like, just so it's not just the Super Soul is only used once. Stamina recovery should be double XL. Oh no! I'm gonna show you something. Because I'm gonna go all the way down, right?
Let's connect this to the relay inside that panel. Stop. Open it for it. If there's a weapon in there, you're going to die before your captain. Satisfied? Proceed. Hurry up. You're running out of time. There's just one other thing I need to tell you. You can all go straight to
Let's upgrade this 5-star. It's not temporarily. It activates stamina auto recovery mode when using an evasive. I did get to 90k damage.
Trip.
But yeah. Or maybe we should do 3-star and below. I think 3-star and below. So that way 4-star. Nah. We gotta upgrade 4 stars as well.
Plasma superheated and thermalized his lungs. Initialize a hyperbaric chamber.
Sorry about that. I was just tired.
Just take it easy. Everything's all right.
We're gonna be late.
No, we'll be right on schedule. I'll even have time to back.
Stamina recovery should be triple XL because he was in times 20 for a while. Yeah. Also, this one, when using Sword of Hope, temporarily boost strength of melee attacks, reduce damage taken. On the UICSC would be broken. Hey, Candido. You know, we say that, but somehow there is a person who would lose using that on their CAC. There was a person who would lose using that. But okay, this, imagine upgraded where it's not temporarily, it just boosts the strength of melee attacks and reduce damage taken. But also, what if it gave you, like, what if it gave you key recovery? Like, what if this gave you key recovery whenever you use Sword of Hope? Similar to how there's that Super Soul for Golden Frieza when he uses Emperor's Death Beam that gives you key auto recovery.
I'd like to meet them.
His parents?
Rolling Super Souls.
They're a little eccentric. I think you'll see where Trip got his
I'm
sense of
neither
humor.
Kami nor Piccolo. That's another one.
My mother was somewhat eccentric as well.
I remember.
Trip told me as the years went by, I would miss her less.
A monster? No, I'm a devil.
Because I find myself...
Reduce damage taken from strike skills. Which, instead of S, let's put that to XL. Or, yeah, let's just put that to XL. Why not? When the battle begins, restores all ki.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I guess it's a little tricky. Emotions have a way of contradicting themselves.
And you wonder why we suppress them.
When I took command 10 years ago, I saw myself as an explorer. I thought all the risks would be worth it. Because just beyond the next planet, just beyond the next star, there would be something magnificent, something noble.
But yeah, you see the idea?
And now?
Now, 6-star Super Souls, I'll go check.
How worthwhile it's all been.
Okay, I gotta remember to put some... Well, to put my jug in the freezer.
Fried catfish with hash brown. Obviously, the captain mentioned why I wanted to see.
Okay. Now, 6-star Super Souls, I think these should be the highest, but I think we should be able to mix 2 Super Souls. Like 2 QQ Banks, sorry, not 2 Super Souls. I wonder though. No. That'd be crazy. Like, Candido, imagine mixing 2 Super Souls of the same character together in the mixing shop. That'd be crazy. But like, you could mix 2 QQ Bangs, and when you mix them, you can like do what you basically do with the attribute points. So you can put the attribute points, distribute them amongst everything, depending on the 2 that you pick, obviously.
I can count on one hand the number of people I trust. I don't trust them.
Having 2 QQ Bangs equipped would be cool. That would be.
Talking about the kind of trust where
But another thing we need, and this, I believe upgrading Super Souls to like level, 5-star, upgrading Super Souls to 5-star could actually buff old transformations, like for example Kaioken. And I'm gonna let you know, on this android, the lore for this android is basically a failsafe that Jiro made, where this android can copy the power levels and abilities of anyone that is a Saiyan. So anybody that's a Saiyan, he can copy their abilities and their their power levels. So he copied Goku, and at the time, Goku used Kaioken against him, so Kaioken became his, like, transformation, in a sense. And bam, he also looked at Trunks, and future Trunks. Echo if she was in Xenoverse, basically. And just know, when he looks at a character, apparently, because of a malfunction that Dr. Giro kept in because he didn't have time to finish it, to finish the blueprints of Android 23, he actually accidentally gave this man the ability to, when looking at a character, he can copy the abilities of not only the past, present, and future version of each character. Which means when he looked at Trunks, he was able to, bam, become a swordsman and learn the Sword of Hope. So, bing bada boom, that's why Android 23 has a sword, and I only have moves that a person who is a Saiyan uses. Divine Lasso, because at the time, Zamasu became Goku Black. Yeah. But honestly, I might change this to Sword of Hope, just because, and then this, times 20 Kaioken, obviously. I'll change that to times 4. Hey, sir. Hello, miss. Now, does his powers mix in with whoever he copies and adds them together? Yes, he could basically mix the powers together and do whatever he wants with it.
You don't want to miss me screwing this
Like,
thing
for
up.
instance, he can combine the eraser bomb and the Big Bang attack, or like, yeah, I just threw that out there. Eraser bomb, Big Bang attack, but also he could mix the Sword of Hope and something else, or Spirit Bomb, and because he also knows the Spirit Bomb, he could mix the Spirit Bomb with like Special Beam Cannon, because Gohan uses it. He can also use Final Flash, and if he looks and analyzes the Universe 6 Saiyans, then he can get those abilities. So if he just looks at Super Broly and Z Broly, yeah, well, at that point he would just have to look at Super Broly.
I think I'm ready to talk to Captain Picard.
If he looked at Z Broly, that would be crazy.
So I guess we're through here.
I mean, he could look at Kale. Yeah. Or not Majin Buu. Technically, he could take the abilities from Buhan, because at that point he would have absorbed Gohan. He could do that. But yeah, anybody who is a Saiyan.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
And it's like he has a Saiyan radar built into his head.
Strange new worlds. To seek out new life.
But thankfully, before he got out of his pod and became a murderer, Bulma and Trunks and Goten, well, Trunks and Goten told Bulma about it. She decided to drive over and she fixed Android 23 to not be a murderer. So, shout out to Bulma. Oh yeah, technically he would be able to do that with Perfect Cell. But yeah, I was just thinking about that as an android, so I made that.
First officer's personal log.
But you get his regeneration with both the Broly's raw power. Yeah.
They're all blending together.
And any skills that, well, Perfect Cell at that point knows. Like any skills Cell specifically uses, yeah, you'd be able to do that.
I'm so deeply bored.
Okay, so I've been thinking, add this to new races, yeah.
It's like she's allergic to risk.
But yeah, I just thought that would be a cool thing for an android.
Not to triple check every sensor reading.
And obviously, Dr. Giro
She wants to do everything.
would be smart enough to make it. I feel like he would make an android that's just the copy Saiyan abilities, so that way his androids never lose to a Saiyan ever again. So deeply bored, Foxfire, what you been up to?
How low do you suggest?
Okay, so we need to think about what.
Geological instability.
I think Crystal Raids needs to be reworked a little bit. Coding is hard. Oh, wait, is that what you do for a living? You do coding? I'm trying to do something else personally. I've been looking into some different jobs lately. Suffer unemployment for a living? Oh my. Ask him to code Xenoverse, see what he can provide. So nothing from the Glassblowers? Unfortunately. I'm gonna try to call them tomorrow and see where that goes. We'll see. We'll see. Try email? Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that too. Because my phone's been messing up every time I call somebody.
That is our purpose. The question is recipe for more.
So, Foxfire,
He's got internal bleeding.
how long have you been coding, man?
You didn't check the Stella Walk code? Report back with your findings. We will offer our assistance to Captain Farrell on the bridge.
But okay, another thing is, I feel like,
All comms are down. We'll have no way to get in touch with each other.
well, as you see the area we're in, you see there's a bunch of other, like, little areas that's similar to this. I think we need more hub worlds to go to that could have different things to do. That's crazy, Foxfire. Use a payphone? I might.
See if anything's functioning in the
No. Dark, who?
Too dangerous without the sensors. Captain
Farrell left me.
What in the world? Nah, she good over there, bro. She good over there. We don't need her in the MCU. To be honest.
It's a miracle you got a distress call. Signal was jammed.
Hey, honestly, Foxfire, I get you though. Some days I don't even want to go to work. Like, being an adult sucks. I hate it. I hate it, really.
Stand by for the captain.
Captain Pike, I'll dispense with the pleasantries since we're still in a critical situation.
So the threat's still in the area?
Unknown.
Tell me what you do now.
We were in the middle of a geological survey of Helicon Gamma when, well, there's no scientific way to put it, all hell broke loose.
Planetary instability?
No. A focused gravitational beam aimed at the planet.
Aimed by what? A ship capable of generating a tractor beam that powerful would have to be...
Several orders of magnitude bigger than any starship on record. I know. It sounds crazy, but it's true. We barely saw it. It wasn't interested in us. We were just collateral damage.
Destroyer. And it just disappeared?
When the debris hit, we lost sensors, comms, all critical systems. Captain Baral was injured, but lucid enough to give the evacuation order. Escape pods have been deployed. I'm keeping a skeleton crew aboard so Farragut doesn't become a salvage.
Who would she be? I don't know.
Because
she ain't being like Mary Jane or anything. I don't wanna see her as Gwen Stacy. She could be like a side character.
I wouldn't want to give up
somewhere.
But the safety of the crew has to come first.
It's the right call. We have some critical...
Do you know anyone? Do I know anyone in Cadwell, Idaho? No, unfortunately. I have a friend in Idaho, but I don't know. I lost contact with that friend, unfortunately.
Beaming back now, Captain. I'll hand this to you personally.
You know, we don't really have a true tournament mode. I mean, I know we have whatever tournament they do sometimes, but man, that really ain't a tournament mode if we're being honest. She wants to be... Wait. She wants to be a Spider-Man? Oh, no. Keep her as Ellie. We don't need that. Government hiring manager?
I need to speak to Captain Varel ASAP.
You require an emergency training activity which I'm not qualified to perform.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Foxfire. I would love to just do like a...
You are now captain.
See, that's why I personally like the job that I'm doing at my church, because it's just camera work. Like, I'm cool with that. It's enough work. It's not like taxing or anything. It's just the people at church that I have to deal with. Okay, we good. But yeah, I just want a job where it's enough hard. Oh my god, I'm old. That's crazy. But yeah, she's not being Peter, and she's definitely not being Sif. Nah, I won't let that happen. We're not putting her. Nah. She's fine where she is.
Our sensors cannot fully penetrate its hull, so we can ascertain little of its composition, capabilities, or
What about weaknesses?
Fundamental math, its size. It would be hard to generate a stable warp field at that scale, wouldn't it?
Well, what's on its slow?
But I think it would be nice to actually have Ace and the Xenoverse 2 Time Patroller, like in the lore a little bit more. I know Ace is. What was his name? Ban, I think. Like Ace and Ban were the Xenoverse protagonists.
I really wish to provide you with all relevant information.
Those are the signatures from the picked apart alien ships we saw in Macy's Cup.
But we need. I think fighting styles need to happen though. Like truthfully, we need new fighting styles. Yo, Dorito, how you doing?
Chapel's right. Speed is our weapon, and we have to press it. So, easily understood the target on Xenoverse. And you ever hear well, then I need you to call American stuff. We need engines and weapons from down there. Catch up with Google. We'll get back to work as soon as we can. We need to figure out where that spider is going to stay. That's it. Let's go.
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. What you been up to? But yeah, I'm doing good, Dorito. What are you doing this morning? Well, for me, it's 10 p.m. Like, another thing, Candido, I think this game needs collabs. Like, collab skins or collabs with, like, different Dragon Ball games could be cool. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. for me.
Bradley, as you will escort your team, the second we disconnect from that thing, we need to be ready to fly. Yes, Captain.
Yeah, you're here, Craig. You better start doing your job, you damn piece of.
Mr. Scott, everything okay there?
Soon will be. Once put them back proper.
And how long will that take?
To do it right, 2 days.
Well done. Make sure to keep training.
Why don't you start with doing it the way where we won't immediately explode, and we'll take it from there. And Spock and Horn made a breakthrough.
All right.
The mineral that the scavenger ship was collecting at Helicon Gamma, it was Albentium.
Oh, I've heard of it. A few species use it in their propulsion systems.
There's another world nearby with significant deposits. Sullivan's planet, directly in their path.
Oh, yeah. Who would collab with Xenoverse? And look, I think the ones who can collab with Xenoverse, anything that Bandai wants. Oh, Candido, take a look at this. Take a look at this, Candido. Nanu? Hold on. I don't see him. When did he say that? Prayers going out to you, man. Hey, hope you good. Hoping for a quick recovery. Zoology? Being a zookeeper must suck most of the time.
I got you just in time there. This may be the first time I'm glad to have lived through the 1980s.
Watson.
Well done. Make sure to keep training.
It is hooked directly into our power grid or computer systems in a few pods.
You could try to sever it with our phasers.
How much energy would take that half a step?
Someone once almost got smashed by a hippo working in a zoo. Yeah, working in a zoo is definitely suck. Plus, you know how heavy a hippo is? I love to work at a grocery store. Look, I just want a job where I'm just by myself and I just have to do my work. I won't lie. After doing retail showed me I don't want to be around people. I don't want to work and I have to constantly help customers. I just want to focus on what I want to do, and that's it. And also, I want people who actually can teach me how to do my job right. Because oh my gosh. Anything in music? You know what? I was also thinking, I was looking into glass blowing. Glass blowing looks really fun.
We pushed her too hard. We're dead in the water. Check the numbers and recheck them, and all 3 times confirmed the warp engines are now giant paperweights.
We still have some in horsepower.
Not nearly enough. I'm afraid all we can do is play dead. Hope the scavenger ignores us. There's a chance it will just go on its merry planet-eating way.
Our other option is to abandon ship and escape by shuttle.
And could take one to the nearest subspace relay in Hellstar.
By the time we get there, everyone on Sullivan's planet will be dead.
So we're agreed both options are terrible, but we have to pick one. In 1 hour it will be here. That's how long we've got to decide which is least terrible.
That is not our decision to make.
I pick neither option. Okay, that is a bold, and if you don't mind me saying, highly unorthodox choice.
Man, I think the one of the main things we need in Xenoverse is I would love scars, man. Scars? Why is it that the only scars we can put on our characters are like Only on
Clear my head. And I
like a scar next to the eye.
Let's see, does
That's my point. If everything happens on that, I've seen that their prices go up. And he didn't have the buses of being captured. He saw something in me. I haven't seen him in a while. It saved my life. He seems to be reminded that same thing. One of us.
Mm-hmm.
He is clearly agitated. Perhaps even with a less emotional
That's
side.
Star Trek? Yes. Yes, that is Foxfire. Personally, I love retail. Okay, I will say, now that I know what I'm doing, retail is fine. It's just, I don't like the stress in it. Cause I worked the cash register. And the thing is, unlike the people that I work with, working the cash register is actually fine to me. Like, I don't mind talking to people, but there's a limit to how long I'll talk to them.
Just bleeding out. Need a med kit.
Rita Combs in a functioning transporter. We could have saved her.
You don't know. Those iron particles are like bullets. They rip through this. I have never seen it twice.
You know what? Thinking about it, why don't we have like a hoodie in Xenoverse? Like, where is like the regular clothing? Yeah, I think Majin and the Namekians really have the best hair, well, clothes options. Get custom mods, but the real one can't. I don't know, Candy, though. 10 likes? Wait, for real? You popular today? I guess so.
Not you. You were once bouncy and shiverable when the number.
The register is good when it's consistent, but not when you have to deal with customer dropping. I'm with you on that. Something else is that I wasn't taught how to work a register. I had to learn the hard way because nobody at this job, besides the person from my church that got me this job, thought it would be good to teach him how to do stuff. Because that was the worst part of the job that I'm in. The fact that nobody taught me except for one person. And then they get mad at me when I don't know how to do a certain thing. Huh, it's almost like I wasn't taught. Like every day that I walk into that job, it's like, oh, I learned something new, because I should have learned this when I was originally hired, but nobody taught me. But now that I know the basics, it's like, okay. Yeah, they threw me at the deep end, and then they're like, oh, we got a lot of negative reports about you, and I'm like, really? Is it because I don't know what I'm doing? Or the fact that nobody taught me?
And in a way, he's right. From the moment I joined the academy,
Dealing with people is difficult. It's just certain people. Like at the retail job that I'm at right now, it's just a bunch of rich white people.
I always think that I should be.
I don't know if someone dumb.
Earlier, I told Captain.
Oh no, you'll know if someone's dumb depending on like if they try to like trick you into making your purchase smaller. Oh yeah, they're trying to see if you're dumb. I won't lie, a lot of people, smart, dumb, come into the store trying to think they can get like extra promotions. Wait, actually, why isn't Tien's race? Like, why don't we have Triclops as like at least an accessory? 3 eyes? It's actually kind of. That's crazy. Yeah. Degenerate oppression? Bro, that's what I have to deal with. Dang, I forgot to do that. Yeah, Dorito, I have to deal with a lot of people who... What's up, Archie? A lot of people who try to think I'm dumb and give them... When here's the thing, like, where I work, I know the prices are over a large amount. I try to help people out, but these people be trying to think I'm dumb, and I'm like, no, I'm just trying to help you out, because I know how expensive things are. But it's like, I work in a mall, so, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go.
Well trained, aren't you? Pretty good. wrong? You can do a lot better than that. Special beam cannon!
Oh my god, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. Had to go.
Server thrusters to 20%.
Okay, so Candido, if you're still here, I got an idea. And that is, let's take all the weapon accessories and let's make a weapon shop. Like where you can buy weapons, right? Oh no, but I stayed for 10 minutes with my trauma and silence, redhead, high school. What's your trauma with redheads? I want mac and cheese. Okay. What kind of cheese with the mac and cheese? I've been at it again, writing One Piece stories. A sad one. Hey, go ahead. Trust me. Oda loves to hold people in like backstories. I don't know. I haven't had mac and cheese in a long time. I see. There's multiple cheese options that I was just learning. Oh no, there's a bunch of cheese options in Idaho are tasty. Wait, do you like cheese curds, Foxfire? It follows a character called Horace Weeping Enon, former warlord with a bounty of 900 million. Okay, bet. I am severely allergic to dairy, though. Do you have like? Do you have like medicine for that? Cheese curds, I think. I've never had a cheese curd. Those don't work, but I make my own mac and cheese with goat cheese. Okay. Or is it tears with race? Is the home no the bone Logia? Would bones be Logia? It's hard to explain, but they sound exactly what they are, kinda like curvy clusters of deformed cheese. Interesting. Welcome back, Dorito. How you doing? Interesting.
Was that what we would become in the same circumstances? I'd like to believe we would. Why not? Because of how you're feeling right now. Because the next time you're in that chair, you will remember we were all not that different from our enemy. And that knowledge, from this moment on, will continue to guide you. Good night, Captain Kirk.
Challenge?
Shalash.
Whatever I write, it sounds like I'm trying to congratulations.
Admiral Douglas is asking us to complete the delusion.
I have to try to sign whatever he needs to
Computer, please program. System for this time.
Program saved.
And program. First officer's personal log. Stardate 4745741. The unexpected arrival of Admiral Preston, my old CO. I find myself in an awkward position. Counselor Troy suggested I might get a few insights by calling up an historic holocaust.
Anything on the active operating mode. That's why I'm on the starship.
Oh my god. Owie? So you appreciate Owie? What I'm hearing? Where's Isaiah? Would you be the time someone out? He's not a mod anymore. Remember, I had to take his mod away because he timed you out like 5 times. I don't know why he did that. He timed someone. Yes. And also, I don't think I can ever give him mod again. You're not calling me Ollie? Oh.
I remember. But this isn't a good time, Shred. I assume you know where we're heading.
I mean, you just said you'd rather be cold.
But I'm aware of the proposed coalition. More than a proposal. We're on our way to Earth to sign a charter. The ceremony isn't for 3 days. My plan works, you'll be home in plenty of time. I'm afraid a detour is out of the question right now. My child's been abducted. Kidnapped. You?
Well done. Make sure to keep
You
training.
never told me you had a child. Jamel gave birth 5 years ago. A daughter. They've taken her. Who? Woman associate. That's a long story. You need to let me come aboard. Is there a rendezvous for us? Computer, freeze program. Advance ahead 1 hour. Switch to objective mode. Who would have thought civilian life would be more dangerous than ships left? You were a hero. Hero with a family. I always believed in change. Poor choices. Wrong plans. People wrong and questionable business interests. The hell this whole calling. God, I had to make myself disappear. It worked. 3 years. That's how it is. 6 months. Useless. It's been a week. They say if I don't return, it's theirs to
Copy your mod at Taiwan. Crazy. It's cold outside? What do you got? What you got that's warm, bro? You gotta get yourself something warm. Also, hey, tomorrow gonna be streaming at Gamescom. You see, I'd say I'm excited for Gamescom, but it's a real 50-50 if they're gonna show something good.
He's an admitted criminal, and you said so yourself.
He said he fell into some disreputable people. Doesn't make him a criminal.
If we're late for the ceremony, it'll have far reaching consequences.
Shran hadn't helped us. I never would have gotten aboard this indie weapon. Have you forgotten that? This alliance is based on friendship and loyalty, exactly what Shran is looking for right now.
I don't trust him.
You don't trust Andorians, you never have. Thank God the Vulcan Council is a little more enlightened than you are.
Complaints here.
They're willing to forge an alliance with Andoria. The least you can do is give Shran the benefit of the doubt. When we met 10 years ago, I didn't trust you. Then I didn't trust anyone. You helped me get past that, remember? I listened to you. Now it's your turn to listen to me. I can't turn my back on you. Try to understand. By the way, drop by the galley when you get home. Jeff's trying to come up with a menu for our last dinner together. He wants to know everybody's favorite dish.
There are 83 crew members aboard.
Just go see him. Don't worry. Chef's promised at least 6 pints of cheese.
I appreciate the gesture, but it's not necessary to prepare a special dish for me.
Come on. Already started to reduce the flow rate law. All I need to know is which route you prefer.
In that case, I would prefer to be surprised.
Oh, the chair.
Okay, Chad, I gotta go to work. Alright, Dorito. Hey, you have a good one. What are you laughing for? Oh, I'm watching a video in the background.
Sorry, won't go easy on you. You're really well trained, aren't you?
Question remains. Is this percentage you about to This is straight something. White.
Most of the time, which was step.
You'll this for me?
Yeah, I'll go with this. Okay. Well, you enjoy work, Dorito. Appreciate you just coming in and chilling.
I don't believe it. You're seriously awesome.
Sometimes you have to follow your instincts. Very illogical approach, but one I've come to embrace.
Computer freeze program. Thanks.
Capital's going on. I was referring to anything inside Genetic Games.
I took your loss of the shadow. You spent your time on that.
Another one program.
Oh, shit.
I went when I was a little girl, but they always mentioned to myself.
Oh, no.
I had an appointment in an hour. Watch yourself.
No fish tank.
How can Archer survive without a fish tank? Right, I remember. One of the musketeers.
Porthos.
Oh, comfy.
No seat for the first officer.
Perhaps Archer wasn't as fussy as Captain Picard when it came to people sitting in his chair. I remember seeing one of these in a photograph.
Kirk ship, Paddle, I think. Engineering's down this way.
Something lonely about a ship without its crew.
Computer, add an appropriate crew complement, objective mode.
No complaints here. You're incredible.
Argentines filled with a very unsavory element. And I rather doubt Schrad's scheme will be quite as simple as he claims.
I can't imagine the captain would put us in jeopardy this close to sounding the charter.
I don't like it.
What exactly are we doing? These injectors need to be purged every 6 months. Interior filters clear?
We've done all but 3.
Make it quick.
Aye, sir.
But what's the point? The ship is leaving next week. And the girl is in. Going to take care of that drone with that people. And the hell run now. I never thought I'd come to an end.
Computer freeze program. Imagine computer is if I'm later. You gonna stay? Computer arch.
Computer, how long before they reach level 10?
16 hours, 22 minutes.
Advance to that point, stay in objective mode.
Only 11 left.
Move into a stationary
Just
orbit.
click the right button. Yeah. I wanted to join the Navy until I found out I have to shower with dudes. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure guys shower with the guys, girls shower with the girls. Did I eat? Yes, I ate. I had a friend in the Navy. I have a couple friends in the Navy. But all of them have told me that joining the Navy sucks. Except for the benefits. Benefits, only good thing. The training and everything, not. Actually, how long? What are they? I've been streaming for 2 hours, huh? 2 hours. I tried getting more months. I am still to this day mentally damaged. What'd they do to you? Okay, now what could they do to spice up? Well, I know they could do to spice up like most of these. Oh, we still got these people around. Crazy. Well, I know we do, but crazy. It wasn't her, it was me. And her dad, like, oh god. Well, what happened between you two? Oh goodness. Hopefully it was nothing like that. Well, at least it's different. I'm gonna do this. Whoa. Love the wave. Oh yeah. It was just really bad. Okay, I see. What are they doing? Oh. With 11 likes. Yes. Okay. So, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Marvel Rivals Ranked with Dark Shinobi. We're going to try to speed run and pray that our teammates are good. Also, Gamescom is tomorrow. So... That's crazy. Honestly, it might happen too. Like, we get another K-pop character. Well, just know, because of Rivals, Luna Snow is popular. Most characters are extremely popular because... Why is she over here? Okay. My eyes are red. Ari, you should have been resting already. Go get your sleep. Speaking of which, I am gonna probably go to sleep early so that I could play Rivals ranked with Dark and Gamescom. What time does Gamescom start, Dark? What time does it start? I mean, do you talk to her at all, Foxfire? What? Gamescom. What time does it start? Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go too. Alright. Thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. Let's see. Gamescom. Okay, 10:30 a.m. Gotcha. I am gonna wake up. I'm gonna set an alarm. I'm gonna set an alarm and wake up early so I can get my coffee intake and get prepared. Okay, 10:30. Gotcha. Don't go to bed at 2 a.m. No, I'm gonna go to bed before 12 o'clock. So, thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I am getting some rest. Gamescom tomorrow, and then Dark. Are we trying to hit plat tomorrow, or are we just trying to? What's the goal? What's the goal? Should we try to just hit plat, or should we try to go a little bit higher? Because I know before I said like 3 wins, but we need. Sorry for the yawn. We shall see. Alright. So we'll see. But peace, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Good night, Ari. Good night, Dark. Alright, see y'all. Bye-bye. 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 What? 32 people? I got